Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. It's 3:01 p.m. on August 20th, 2025 in downtown Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is 20 degrees outside on a sunny afternoon in the city. In this video, I stroll for 2 kilometers, starting in the west end by the bus stop at West Georgia and Butte. Then stroll east on West Georgia, south on Beatty, ending my trek in Yaletown at the Beatty Street Walk. To support the channel, click the heart icon to send me a super thanks. For updates, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at jforestwood. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here, just walking on West Georgia Street by Thurlow. What a day. Woke up at 4 and then got to work at 5 and took a break after I was done work. And now we're out here and just stretching our legs. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Whoops. Almost crossed there. This is Thurlow and West Georgia Street here. You can see off in the distance there part of the Vancouver Harbor. You got a even better view when the tree's gone. When the tree's lost its leaves.
Oh yeah, she's doing one.
Now we'll continue here on West Georgia.
Depending on our plans for the day is going to decipher what I get.
It's always interesting to see the work rush when your work rush is already done. I remember finishing up around near 1 o'clock today. It was really great. I was nearing the end of work and all I wanted to do was just shut down the computer. But of course, I'm good. I'll do my job. I'll get it done. So I got it done. Then I shut down the computer. And then I could just, chill out. I was working at home today, so felt really fortunate to be able to do that. I'll have to go into work tomorrow, so such is life. But yeah, it was just great. Sat on the couch for a bit and then had the opportunity to come out here. So here we are. And this is what I really find really relaxing when you're here in Vancouver. Just being able to step back and chill out and just do your own thing too. No matter what it is, whether it's go for a stroll on the street or stopping at a cafe and having a coffee, whatever does you. And this is Bride Street ahead of us. And this is the intersection of Burrard and West Georgia. Looks like they got the church open for all visitors right now too, eh? That's the Christchurch Cathedral for the Anglican Church of Canada. across the street here. We're walking right now past the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver. It's one of the heritage buildings here in the city. It always feels interesting to walk in the footsteps of history. The Fairmont, of course, is owned by the CN Railway, and they had hotels across the country. And they always tried to make them the most prestigious hotels. There's more prestigious hotels, or even more prestigious hotels here in Vancouver now. Some of them people know about. Some of them are like quietly hiding in open space. So very, very cool to see. With the Fairmont, this is where you're gonna have your Gucci stores and your fancy restaurants like Notch 8, which is very good, by the way. So it's always fun to come on down and check that out. And we got another thing over here that we should probably head on over and check out. Well, let's go on over there. There's the CNAB people working for their dollars. Over here's the farmers market. This is the downtown farmers market we're walking into right now. It's where you get lots of different vegetables. Ooh, even Rosie's Barbecue has some stuff. Oh wow. They got some meats right there. Oh my goodness gracious. That's awesome, that's awesome. Lots of sweets here, vegetables, fruits, all that type of stuff. Big City Bannocks on over here too. I just tried them. Nice to see you guys. I tried them one of the times I was last here. They're pretty good. So definitely the market is one of the places you should come if you want to grab something. You can see people standing behind me just kind of chilling out at the steps right now. You get everything from rice whiskey to Indian food. It's just so good. It's so good here. It's such a day, such a day. Every time I just like kind of like going for a stroll here, seeing if there's anything I want. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Today it doesn't seem like I got other things to do. That's probably the reason why. But yeah, the farmers market is definitely an awesome place to come to. There's chickpea on the go right there. It's the intersection of Howe and West Georgia. Across the street, crossing Howe. And we'll continue on West Georgia.
Parang alam mo,
And we're at the intersection of Granville and West Georgia. Across the street in just a moment. There we go.
Of withdrawing your deposit.
I had like 3 friends send that to me. They're also
Look at the pigeons.
Probably all of you.
yeah. So I guess I just like went for
They're loving it. They're getting a free feast.
I
have this one friend who's like,
City's such a vibe. It's really those times when you're walking down the street and you're not necessarily listening to somebody else talk or anything like that, but you hear a few words here or there, kind of understand what they're talking about. You mind your own business, you know. You're not going to jump into the conversation. It's not your turn. It's not your place. It's not your opportunity. But just wandering around, listening to different people. You know, their worries, their hopes, their dreams, what they did today, what restaurants they went to, all those half-filled sentences as you turn the corner and walk the other way. I always find that fascinating. Always. And it's so good to see. It's so nice to see here in Vancouver. It's just nice to be also out in the sunlight. Soaking up a bit of that good old vitamin D. Now, we're over here now at the Library Square. They got the pub right on over here, Library Square Public House. They got drinks, they got food. They got a happy hour right now on the patio. There's a sign right behind us there, right there. At the side here they have like your standard Government of Canada office. Right on over there, just kind of hidden behind these silver plated doors. And over here, this is where you got the state-funded media. So taxpayer supported CBC radio. And this would be the head Vancouver office right on over here. There's even a Popeyes if you want to stop right on down there. So you can get Popeyes if you're in the area. That part's open to the public. And this is Hamilton Street down here, West Georgia. It makes sense that the CBC radio is on over here because right across the street here, that's the Queen Elizabeth Theatre. And CBC normally is involved in the public arts, helping fund Canadian art scene because it is part of the federal government. Even if they try to claim that they're separate and independent. And so, there's the Queen Elizabeth Theatre right on over there. That's where you have a lot of different musical acts that come into town. So definitely a place to check out if you're into musical acts. There's been artists including like Shaky Graves of Bandcamp fame who play it on over there, as well as many another acts. So definitely the art scene on over here along West Georgia is vibrant right here at this intersection of Hamilton and West Georgia and Hamilton and Cambie Street, or West Georgia and Cambie Street. Let's cross Cambie. We'll turn away from interesting people.
Going on camera like all the
Over here on Cambie Street, it's a whole lot more quiet. You don't have the hustle and bustle of the office crowd going around. Here at the back of the CBC building, so it's really only big service stores back here. And there's a few English language schools around here, as well as a few key restaurants, like the Fanny Oyster Bar, which does get people, surprisingly, even on a day like today. Well, Wednesday, 3-something in the afternoon. It's amazing. You get people who come from all over the world here to Vancouver. And the result of that is you can if you run a good business, and for example, if you run a restaurant and you serve really good food, you can get people almost every hour of the day if you really want to. And That's pretty interesting to see. Oh, here's the fountain over at Hotel Blue. It's just nice to have something like this. Sound of rushing water. Looks like a piece of ice. Oh, that's interesting. The cafe that was here left, and looks like we got a new cafe coming in. That would be interesting to see. There goes Buster's with another vehicle. Cross Robson Street here. I'm doing a bit of construction, so. There's so much construction happening on over here. It's amazing to see. There's construction happening right here too. Just a whole lot of stuff happening here in the city. With this new development happening here too. All the meantime, you have Boston Pizza just quietly sitting on over here. Quite the sight. Up ahead, we're on Beatty Street. We're approaching Smythe. Look at what they've done here. They've torn up a whole bunch of the concrete here. So, with this, they're probably doing some pipe work. They gotta tear up the concrete, then they gotta dig for the pipes, then they dig up the pipes, and then they put the new pipes in. And all the meanwhile, especially if they got sewage or water running through it, they got to make sure that's okay too. And the kind of underground wires, telecommunications, they also got to watch out for that. So, yeah, interesting. This is Smythe and Beatty here. We're just going to wait to cross the street. We should be able to cross soon. We've now entered into Yale Town. The minute we crossed Smythe, we left the downtown core and strolled into the sub-neighborhood of the downtown, Yale Town. This neighborhood is full of townhouses on the ground level and then towers up above it. A lot of people will commonly refer to this area as a place for young professionals, but you'll find people of all different backgrounds living in here. So, and it pretty much is, besides the sound of construction, much quieter. You're not going to hear all of the different muffles and hustles of the voices that we were hearing earlier when we were down over at Granville in West Georgia, right in the heart of the city. So it's a slightly different vibe down here. A little slower, a little more laid back as people try to come home or go to their hotel or their Airbnb or their Verbo to get away from that hustle bustle. It's really a residential area with a whole lot of restaurants in it. You know, restaurants catering to the dense population that lives down here. All the different towers that are down here. Pretty interesting to see. This is one of the crossings for the Cambie Street Bridge. And over here is the local park. Here on the Beatty Street Walk. And this is one of the old sections of Beatty Street. Of course, they built it in now. There's townhouses and condominiums on either side. Nice little water features here too. A nice little public area where I'm heading to right now. On over here. With this giant leaf fountain. It's pretty interesting to see. You can see how it's a leaf with the stem that goes all the way up and around. Very cool. And then you got these nice little benches here that you can chill at. So good to see. So nice. So nice. So anyways, folks, thanks for coming along today as we strolled from the downtown core over into Yale Town and along the Beatty Street Walk. Thanks for coming along, and just remember to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Have a good day.